Hi everybody, good morning.
Hi.
Welcome to our story time for St. James. I'm Miss Julie, this is
Haley.
And we also have pop-up challenge.
Number Tyler.
Hi! Tyler. Hi everybody, we hope that you're having a good Sunday. We hope that, you want to show off your thing? That you are participating in our VBS. Tyler's already colored in some things of different activities we've done. There are 4 pages, front and back, of fun activities. What's something we've done so far that was your favorite?
The floor is lava dinner challenge.
The floor is lava dinner challenge. That was a challenge.
It was a very much challenge.
Tyler, what's something that you've liked the best today? One of your favorites? Remember how Mommy said she wanted these videos to be much faster?
Oh, yeah. I would say this one.
Talking about your neighbor.
Yep.
We did the Good Samaritan, where we read the story of the Good Samaritan and then talked about who our neighbor is. So we hope you're enjoying VBS. We can't wait to see you this afternoon at 4 o'clock at church for some swag bags, maybe some fun stuff for the kids. And the youth will be there holding some signs, maybe singing some songs, right? How's it going? We're the church. So today's story comes from Acts, and it's about a man named Paul. So Paul is going around telling people about Jesus. Jesus, you should know about Jesus. You should know about Jesus. Jesus, you should know about. Okay, so Paul is walking around telling people about Jesus, and he goes to a place called Athens. Where's Athens, Haley?
In Greece.
In Greece. And in Greece, the Athenians, if you lived in Athens, you were an Athenian, believed in, instead of God, like big God, they believed in lots of little gods, like with a little g, like a little g. And so they would have different statues and idols.
Poseidon.
And different gods. So, yeah, Tyler, tell us some gods. Poseidon was the god of the sea. Zeus was the thunder god. Athena was the goddess of wisdom. Who else?
And there's one god, god of war.
The god of war, goddess of love, right? All of these different gods. So the Greek people really believed that these, like, god character, right? Like these different gods for all these different things. So, like, they were religious, but they believed in lots of gods instead of the one true God, right? So, Paul walked around Athens, looked at all the statues, right? And while he was waiting for his friends, he started telling people about Jesus. Jesus is the Son of God. Son of God he is, right? So then Paul started telling people about Jesus, and they actually became interested, right? And so one group came, and they were really, really smart. And Paul wanted to bring them to Jesus, but a lot of people sometimes try to say, you need to stop doing this, and you need to stop doing that, and you need to believe in Jesus. You need to, blah, 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 right? If somebody talked like that, I would not want to do any of the things, right? Bring me some water. Go get me some snacks. Be quiet. I'm going to watch TV. Right? Like, that's really sad and scary. That's not how we talk to people. So this group of smart people came to listen to him. And so Paul really wanted the people to understand what he was saying and what he was kind of offering. And so he talked about the statues. He told them that he walked around and he saw all the statues. And one of the statues, one of the gods they believed in, actually was the unknown God. And so Paul tells the people in Acts, our Bible verse.
I know the unknown God.
I've
seen him.
I know
He's
the
alive.
Spoiler alert, that's everything that I'm about to say. There you go. The unknown God.
I am a God
Did you
of
already
wisdom.
know that?
No, I'm a God of wisdom.
You're not supposed to be a god. That's the whole point of the story. There's
Darn
only
it.
one God. You can just be smart. How about you just be one of the smart guys? Oh, a wise guy, huh? Acts 17, verses 22 and 23. Paul then stood up in the meeting of the people and said, Men of Athens, I see that you are in every way very religious. For as I walked around and looked carefully at your objects of worship, I even found an altar with this inscription, To an unknown God. Now, what you worship as something unknown, I am going to proclaim to you. So what Paul did was he was like, look, you believe in this like unknown God. You believe that there is something bigger out there. And I'm going to tell you what that unknown God is. And it is The big God. Boop. Right? And he told them about Jesus. And he said, you already believe this, but I'm telling you, this is the name. It's Jesus. And he talked about Jesus, and he talked about how Jesus could save people. I don't know if you can hold it. So he wasn't rude. He didn't. I saw something on the Facebook that I really liked the other day, and it was basically like God's words shouldn't be thrown like stones. They should be given out like pieces of bread. So Paul didn't want to throw stones at people and bully people into believing in God and telling them, oh, you're wrong and this is what you need to think. That's not how we reach people. That's not how you tell people about the God of love, right? Because God is love, right? So instead, he showed them, he talked with them, and his example was what Christian love looks like, and that's what drew people to him. And a lot of people in Athens were saved on his visit, and other people wanted to hear more about Jesus and more about God. So he had the wisdom to bring people to Jesus and to tell people about Jesus in a way that didn't tell them you're wrong and you're messing it up and you're stupid. Sorry, you're dumb, you're not smart, right? But instead showing them there's something out there and you already sense it, you already know what it is, and I'm going to tell you what that is, and that unknown is now known. So that's our story for today. Hands together, eyes closed. Dear God, thank you so much for sending us the story of Paul and giving us examples of how we bring people to Jesus. Help us be a light, God. Help us to give out pieces of your word like bread so we can nourish people and not tear them down. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and thank you for everyone who's watching or listening to us right now. And all God's children said, Amen. Thanks, everybody. Hope you have a good week. Enjoy VBS. I hope to see you this afternoon. What time? 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock.